Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Texas Longhorns facing the UCLA Bruins.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
On the court for the Longhorns, they've got Turner. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the power forward. Free passes to Looney. Dishes it to Freak. Ford with the steal. Here's Edwards. That's tipped. Out to Turner. Pass to Ellis. Longhorns passing it around. Doherty dishes to Ellis. Down low. Now here's Turner. He's guarded closely and out of bounds as the Bruins gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program. And you see Freak out there. Nobody is 100% sure what position he'll be best at on the next level, but they know he'll be out on the wing. He looks so comfortable in space.
And with Freak, it's his plethora of moves that really impress me. He can create a shot in space anywhere and anytime. He's got a really good sense of how to operate from the wing.
And we've seen Durant go on to do great things in the NBA, but he had that one magical season with the Longhorns.
Yeah, you go back to his freshman year, he was player of the year. The first freshman to achieve that status. Absolutely dominated in every way on the floor. You knew the NBA was in his future immediately.
Here's Padillo, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for two.
Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden. Not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way.
And for Texas, we've got Ellis. He's out there with Edwards. Doherty out there with Turner. And it's Ford in at the power forward position. Looney passes to Freak to tie, and that is good. Freak's got 13 points.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
There's the dish to Ellis. They set the pick. Edwards passes to Ellis. To the middle. Stolen away. Here's Fresh, guarded by Ford. And they take the lead. Fresh has got his second bucket of the night.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Doherty with the ball. He's got 10. Ellis kicks to Edwards. Back to Ellis. Here's Free. The feed to Freak. Looney passes to Freak. Pass to Looney. Here's Free. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Roberts. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And for Texas, we've got Ellis. He's out there with Edwards. Doherty out there with Turner. And it's Ford in at the power forward position. Looney passes to Freak to tie. And that is good. Freak's got 13 points.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
There's the dish to Ellis. They set the pick. Edwards passes to Ellis. To the middle. Stolen away. Here's Fresh, guarded by Ford, and they take the lead. Fresh has got his second bucket of the night.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Doherty with the ball. He's got 10. Ellis kicks to Edwards. Back to Ellis. Here's Free. The feed to Freak. Looney passes to Freak. Pass to Looney. Here's Free. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Roberts. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Again. Longhorns leading by 4. 1:58 left here in the second half of the game. And here's Thornton. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one goes long.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And with that, the Longhorn lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Freak.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Parsons. Communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. 43 seconds left in the second half of basketball. And now we've got the intentional foul. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
Passes it to Free. Now here's Freak. Doherty defending. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court. What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch!
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, he got a foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Here's Free. Misses the 3, and he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Missed. So easy. Texas get the win here.